Hi guys, so today I'm going to actually be packing because I'm moving, but I wanted to do a quick video on how to clean your brushes. My favorite cleaner for this is the Beauty Blender Cleanser. This solid form, you can actually use it for any of your brushes. First, I like to start with just a actual towel, like a hand towel, and then honestly I set it right on top of my toilet seat so that way they can get ready to dry. But here's my beauty blender. As you can tell, I did have the reddish one. It is pretty dirty, as well as the rest of my brushes. So because I'm moving, it's hard for me to say that I'm not going to be wearing makeup for a while. So, let's get started. This is the solid cleanser, and it comes in this little container. I have the water running, and my sink is, or my bathroom fan is really loud, so if you can't hear me that well, sorry. It comes with this little pad, and this is the cleanser. So, what you're going to do is I usually use a little bit of warm water. You're going to take your blender and you're going to take your jar and you're just going to lightly run the jar underneath the water and then take your blender, and I wring my blender out a good bit first, like you're actually going to dampen it to use it for your makeup. And then I'm going to try and see if I can flip over to where you can see me cleaning. So I'm just going to dab in here. This is really complicated to do with one hand. But I'm just rubbing it like this. And you just want to keep dampening it. And you're going to be able to see, now I'm hitting pan on the bottom of this, that's why I have another cleanser with me, but you can actually see what's coming out of here, which is pretty cool, and that's why I love, I swear by this. It's $16 and it works so well. It gets your brushes good as new. So this is definitely my favorite thing. Now I haven't added any water to this yet, but you can see that it is getting a form of, that's foundation. So gonna wring it out again, foundation. When you wring it out though, when it hits the water, it becomes pink. So I suggest before you using a beauty blender that you do clean it pretty well. And you want to just keep squeezing it and squeezing it until it is pretty clean. And you'll be able to know whenever they're clean. But I have this one spot on mine that I just cannot get off, and it is the most annoying thing ever. But please excuse the way I look today because it's so hot. It's 103 degrees out here, and I'm dying, and this was the worst month to freaking move. And I'm filming on my phone. So there's the pan. Oh my god, my brush is gonna stop. I literally am hitting pan. But I have another one. I bought it online for a friend and I never gave it to her because I'm an asshole of a friend. So then I'm just going to rinse that off a little bit more, and I'm just going to try to get, I use this piece to get all the residue off that I, possibly can. And then I'm going to show you guys how I clean, just a regular brush. I just broke my beauty blender. because I scrubbed too hard. Don't scrub too hard. I just ripped like a huge chunk out of it. But I do enforce that whenever you are using your beauty blender that you dampen it. Like, I've watched so many tutorials and stuff of people not dampening their beauty blender first, and it is like, I don't know how you live life without it. Oh, I got that stain out because I chucked at it. So my beauty blender looks good as new. This is like an orangey red pinkish color when I bought it, and there's like nothing coming out of it now. So that's clean. Those two typically dries the quickest. But these are my two go-to brushes. This is a Luxie tape. I can never say this. Taper blending brush. And then this is a Sephora Small Stippling Pro brush. This is the number 42. As you can tell, it has foundation and blushes and like creams and all that kind of stuff. And then obviously, like, I still have a lot of eyeshadow on this. So I'm going to just slightly like swipe it underwater, tap it off. We're gonna start with this one. Because this is already wet, I'm not even going to like do much of anything. I'm literally just swirling in here, and you can see what's coming off. Now, when I bought this brush, it was white on the top. So you can tell like what's coming out of here. And then to get all my excess stuff off of it, I just take this and rub it on there. Rub it under a little bit of water. Squeezing all the excess out. Look, it looks brand new. Brand new. And then when I set them down, I literally just like swirl them on my towel. This is my eyeshadow brush. You can tell how disgusting it looks. Same thing. Just swirling. Oh my god, you could tell that I love this color. And the top of this is like a really nice, like, tan. No. I think it's white. But, like, it literally looks like soup in this thing. I usually clean my brushes once a week on my days off from work because I don't wear makeup when I'm not at work. And like, I still have so much in here. And it's like, I think $16, and it goes such a long way. A lot of people like the cleaner, the liquid cleanser, but I prefer the solid. It's a personal preference, so. And then I'm just wringing that out as well. And like I said, I just wipe it off on the towel and let them sit out. I usually do it the night I come home from work because then I have a chance to wear them the next day. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks!